Hello everybody, welcome back to another TGY POD episode. This time, it's a bit of a twist. The twist is, how do you call it? I took a walk in the woods, in the nature, if you know what I mean. I partook in some gardening of some sort, if you know what I mean, and it just increases my yapometer, and yeah, that's literally it. There's a couple of things that I've taken note of throughout my week that I've wanted to talk about. So I'm gonna look through my notes. The first thing, you know when you're out, you look at your hands and they're just ashy, and it's like, damn, how did I let it get this bad? And then you look in your bag and you don't have any cream, you don't have any hand cream, so you have to whip out the Vaseline. Bro, I had to do that at work this week. Do you know how deep that is? Having to use Vaseline, and it wasn't even the tub of Vaseline, it's the round one, like the normal one. Cocoa bar. The cocoa bar one is shit. It just kind of leaves like a white. It makes my lips look pale. I use the pink one, the rosy one. I used to always have the blue one. And my friend, oh my gosh, my friend actually got me a personalized one once, and I said my name on it because I'm that bitch. Anyways, another thing, yeah. I wonder what goes through a man's mind. Not all the time, because I frankly, I don't want to know, because ill. But in the sense of, I wonder what goes through a man's mind when they call, this is unsolicited, by the way, but when they say, hey, beautiful, or, call a woman pretty, or, what, us females, what do we think goes through their mind? Firstly, name, hi, hello. No, do you think when certain men, or even niggas that catcall you, do you think, what is going through your mind right now to think that's, okay? Do you get what I mean? Especially when it's one of those ones where, they say it in such a way where it's, they know they're probably not even going to get a response. They know that they're probably going to get screwed or just, ignored. But, why do they persist? Why do men persist? You know? And I'm not talking about anyone specific here, just generally, men, I feel like they think that they're doing something good, but more time, they're they think they're oh, I just gave her a compliment. That, do they think it's like that? Do you think it ever crosses their mind that they're being weird? They're fucking weird? When men catcall you, do they think you're gonna go, hey, beautiful? Do they think you're gonna go, oh my gosh, hi, and just, come chill with you? Do you think it crosses their mind that they're just gonna walk away? Maybe they like ruining a woman's day as fucked it is. Maybe they know that it will probably give them a little bit of trauma. Do you get what I mean? But men probably want that. I'm not talking all men, because I know it's not all men, but it is the majority of them, unfortunately. I overhear so many conversations at work that men have, and I'm just are you a real human being? I overheard a conversation today, and they were just talking about cheating on their girlfriends, and I'm just empathy, morals, maybe just me, and they'll have these crazy conversations. I don't know, there was this TikTok, and it's I'll play it.
She just started to pop it for a nigga and look back and told me, baby, it's real.
And it's just at work, because I just hear people yap, and they yap about everything and anything, and I'm just but that's not my point. That's not my point. My point is that men have the most I don't want a man's just group conversation, not the average, the misogynistic type. Because I promise you they're talking about, no, the thing is, all men that hate women are just salty because they can't get a girl. Respectfully. Or they just haven't met the right type of woman, because some women are really fucking annoying. Guys, I'm back. Sorry, I just had a long ass yap session with my mum. Yeah, I can't even play music because YouTube will just be YouTube and copyright me and try to take me for any money. Bro, why have I got 7 YouTube ads in one video? The video is 5 minutes long, bear in mind. And I can't skip the ads. They're 40 seconds long. Like, they're not even hiding it anymore. They're just trying to. They just want my money and sanity. I just needed to check if it was recording because there's too many times where I've hit record and it's actually not recording. And today is not gonna be one of those times. Anyways, yeah, YouTube, like, thank you, because you've, like, it's a really good platform. Thinking about it, like, YouTube is probably the top tier platform for me personally, and I think to any normal person it should. If TikTok is your main one, then God help you. But yeah, to be fair, TikTok isn't bad, but it just yes it is. Yes it is. TikTok's done more harm than good. YouTube has done more good than harm though, I think. Um, like, yeah, I grew up on YouTube. Like, no, YouTube Rewind. What do you know about YouTube Rewind? YouTube Rewind, like, which one was it? 2013. Wow, 2013. That's a long time. There was one and it had everyone in it. Like, I remember Tyler Oakley and just all them lot. Oh, Tyler Oakley, what happened to him? What am I searching up? YouTube Rewind. I'm surprised it wasn't in my recommended. Whenever you talk about anything and you go on an app, like, it's always in front of you. I can talk about, like, I want a cupboard. I really want a cupboard. I don't want a cupboard. I'm just making my phone think that. Because when I click on Amazon, it's going to come up. I bet you a cupboard's going to come up. Turned down for 2014. Wow. 2014 was 10 years ago. Guys. Too fried for this. I can't have an existential right now. Wow. This YouTube Rewind. What do you know? No.
We're not gonna start slow.
Tanner Phil. Oh my gosh.
And we're always gonna finish fast.
No, I'm sorry. No. YouTube Rewind is like such a throwback. Bro, me and my primary school friends. No, all of these songs are so nostalgic. I remember there was like the Happy Pandemic. Like, I heard that song everywhere. Why did my primary school, we did a music video to the song Happy. Like, that happened. Sorry, like, my brain is just like nostalgia, like, overload. Oh my gosh, Jessie, what do you know about Prank versus Prank? Jessie versus, like, Gina. Yeah, Gina and Jessie. Those were like, they were like one of my favorite YouTube like couples, like the Prank versus Prank. No, YouTube was actually good. YouTube is good now, but it's good in a different sense. Actually, no, YouTube is not good. YouTube is good, but compared to back in the day, no. It had its prime, it had its moment. Now it's just filled with pedophiles and like a couple cool people. Like, why is Mr. Beast? Okay, can we talk about that for a second? Why is Mr. Beast? I can't lie, we all knew who he was cooked. Your best friend's literally trying, like, he's literally a pedophile, and he's literally cheating on his wife and like his son. Not cheating, but you get what I mean. And you're telling me you didn't know any of this? Okay, buddy. Secondly, I don't know if you saw. I saw their chats like from 2020 to 2021. They got leaked. Well, they didn't get leaked, but some girl, I think her name's Rosanna, she reported them to the FBI. I don't know, do your research if you want to know more. But he's just a weirdo. There's mentions of like incest and cannibalism and like racist things and just like what the fuck? I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. Like, people that are big, I've spoken about this before, like the I'm Alex conundrum. Like what? Firstly, how do you think you're gonna get away with this? But secondly, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, but it's more the audacity. Like, everything that's kept in the dark will come to light one day, and this is a message, a public service announcement. Like, people that do shit and think no one will find out. Like, let's be real. Let's be fucking real. Common sense isn't common. That's something I've realized recently is not common, because wow, like, it's so interesting. Like, sorry, I need some water. I'm speed yapping that right now. Goodness gracious me. You know when you take a walk in your garden and your mouth goes really fucking dry? That's what's happening to me right now. What was I saying? I was saying, like, what was I saying? Wow, I've completely forgotten. No, I need to lock in. I need to remember. I was talking about, yeah, like, being at work, like, and working with people of different ages, like, it's interesting. Like, just, I don't know, just seeing how like general people, public people like think, and like I don't know, like not people that you're like friends, like, do you get what I mean? It's just interesting interacting with like human beings, but it makes you realize how dumb people are, like the adults, like the plus 27s, like no, plus like 30s, like some of them are actually in a different realm. Like wow, like no, and that's a whole separate thing. That's just like adults. But I'm talking about people that have no common sense. Like sometimes I'd be explaining stuff to people and I'm just like, is it that bad? But yeah, like I wonder why it's called common sense, because it's really not common. It really, really isn't. Um, I don't know. Maybe that's the joke. Maybe I'm missing it. But anyways, what was another topic that I had to talk about? I have like this thing. It says grown adults are worse, and it's like there's a dash, and it's Madeline. So I'm assuming I was probably watching an RG podcast, and she said something along the lines of like grown adults are worse. I remember that, but I don't remember it. But the statement grown adults are worse is real. We think we're cooked. Let me tell you, grown adults are worse. Actually, no, because this generation, like, there's really big flaws in this generation, and just like the ones that are cooked. Like, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But we know who's cooked. Us cooked, uncooked lot. I'm not cooked yet. No, not there's not a yet. I will not be cooked. Do you get what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm really, really doing nothing. Wow, me and content. It's not even content. It's just my inner monologue. OMG, Olivia Neal. If you know, you know. It's actually, I like watching and listening to Madeline RG and Olivia Neal's podcast. That was like one of my things that was like, oh my gosh, like I should start my own, because like I've always known I was a yapper. Like I've always known that I could talk and I could, like, I don't know, like I feel like I just like existing in front of people that I'm comfortable with. And what I mean by that, I don't know what I mean by that. I do, but I can't put it into words. I'm really trying to lock in and put it into words. I enjoy interactions with people that are nice. I feel like everyone likes, actually, some people don't like talking to people, but I do, but only nice people. People that are rude really piss me off. Oh my gosh, sorry, I was just thinking about, like, when's the last person I've interacted with someone rude? There was this lady in Costa. I'm pretty sure she was the manager, and she was so like passive aggressive to me, like, and it really upset me. Like, I really don't like it when people are mean to me. Like who, like, firstly, like, who even are you? Like, plus, like, so when it's sometimes a stranger, like, I don't know, sometimes I'm a bit like, sometimes I'm just emotional. So that shit will, like, I'm just have a soft heart, you know. Don't get me wrong, I'm a bad bitch, but you get what I mean. Anyways, my point is that, yeah, so in Costa, I had a tea bag. Like, I had my own, like, you need to get on your t-shirt. I've said this again, and I'll say it again. Get on your t-shirt. Like, it will change your life. Like, my skin, since I've started drinking tea, my skin is generally so much better. Like, yeah, it just makes my skin brighter. Like, and I used to have a strict routine of, like, I used sea moss on my face and then flaxseed, like, masks, and then I've just kind of fallen out of it because, like, I just can't be bothered and I can't shake that, but I will shake it soon and I will get back to my routine. But I haven't been doing this routine, and usually before, when I stopped, I could see my skin like come on, I need to get on my shit. But yeah, but like, since I've stopped using it, my skin has still kept up to the standard that it was at before, which was good in my opinion. No, point blank. But you know what I'm saying? Like, my skin has remained good. That's all I'm trying to say. So therefore, if you drink a lot, I can recommend my teas in case anyone wants them. Okay, so in the morning, you go to Holland & Barrett, get green tea and get peppermint tea. Every single morning, I have a green tea and a peppermint tea. It's just warm. It's just nice, and it's just warm. Like, trust me, I was someone that always used to have tea and coffee and like stuff like that, and that's such a common thing. And I want to say, I need to like I'm not shitting on you, but like, if you drink tea or coffee, like, by all means do your shit. But for me personally, this is all for me personally, I just think a lot. So I'm just like, in the back of my head, I'm like, I know that this isn't good for me. Not good for me, but in the sense that sugar makes my skin shit, and whenever I have tea and coffee, yeah, I like overdose it with sugar because I just like it. It's just yummy, okay? but that's ruining my skin. And I'm on my skin like care journey, because throughout my whole life, no, in primary school my skin was calm. Oh my gosh, I remember my friend in primary school, she must have banged something along the lines of like, I've started puberty before you because I have a spot and you don't. And I was like, damn, I want to have a spot, like I want to grow up, like, because that she was just trying to flex the fact that she's more grown than me because she had a spot. But okay, shout her. I'm not pressed, but you get what I'm saying. I'm yapping so much. But so I was like, damn, like when am I gonna get a spot? And then boom, throughout my whole secondary experience I had the craziest acne, and it wasn't like red acne, it just was like more like, but I don't know, bumps, I don't fucking know. The thing is, now I know, because back then I was so confused, like, as to why I had shit skin. But I was eating, like, I had about like 2 packets of strawberry laces for day one for breakfast. I had custard creams for breakfast. I had custard donuts from Sainsbury's for breakfast. You know, like secondary school days, and you just ate shit all day. Chicken and chips after school. To throw it off, I probably got McDonald's that day. I probably got Morley's that day as well. I probably got Gatorade too, because that was the bitch I was. No, you know what bitch I was? Oh, I'm sorry. The 35 is bad. Now looking back at it, like, I'm like, damn, like I was actually drinking, like, that was straight like petroleum. That was a chemical mixture with sweetener, because what the fuck, like those 35p, I'm gonna put a picture up, those 35p energy drinks, like they was like the corner shop version of Red Bull, but I actually prefer it to Red Bull. Like, still to this day, I think that is nicer than Red Bull. Like, it's got a different twang to it, but I prefer that twang. Do you get what I mean? But my point is, if you was to really think about it, it's like 60% sugar. Like, I wonder if we saw the like process of them making it, like, and how much sugar goes into like a can. Like, would we still drink it? I think I'm just too much in my head about it. Not too much, but in my head about it. Plus, my point is, yeah, my skin was bad for so many years, and I'm out of that era. Like, I'm a different person to how I was first year of uni back, like, to the beginning of secondary school. Actually, no, that's a lie. I kind of been going through like a really deep personal transition, like 2021. Like, I feel like I finally gained like some sort of consciousness, but like because secondary school, like, I was kind of like just in like a, I was just like, I was not here. I was in my head like the whole of secondary school, like, I'll be so raw. But now I've kind of like I can see life for what life is, and I can like understand life is like good. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, my eyes have opened, and my point is that I'm a different person. And my point, sorry, I'm just trying to backtrack on what my original point was. Yeah, I had such shit skin. I'm not even gonna, I was gonna say I'm gonna insert a picture, but absolutely not. It's a jump scare. It's just not okay. Like there's a picture of me that my friend took, and like, I don't know if I look more like a boy or like a 52-year-old man. Like, it's bad. Like, and my hair was, it was bad. What's the time, guys? Oh, my husband is making sushi. I can't wait. He's actually the best chef, like, ever. And this is, I'm not even saying this because he's my man, but he's like, I've never had better food than his food. You know how like your parents' food is like the langest food, like, do you get what I mean? Like, that type of, but like, this is when your parent actually can cook, because there's people where their parents actually can't cook, but like, you know, when they can cook, and it's just like, you always like their food the most, because it actually slaps compared to every other like place. That's like that. My mum for some of the foods, of course. My point is that he's an incredible cook. Like, you know, when you go to like, well, for me personally, when I go to some restaurants, when I go to all restaurants, I'm like, this is lang, but there could be more of this. Like, they have lacked on this, it could be more this. His is all of those thises that are missing. In every, like, the flavor is just there, everything is there, it's just there. So I am so excited to have some sushi. And he is making a different one. He said there's 3 types, so we're having like 3 of the rolls, and we cut them, and then we have it, like, yeah. I'm gonna insert a picture up because it's beautiful. But yeah, real. What else did I put on my notes? Toilet anxiety, bro. I don't know if anyone else had this. Like, these are just thoughts that I've kind of had throughout the day, and I'm like, oh, I want to talk about this. But toilet anxiety, like, is walking into the toilet scary for anybody else? Because it is for me. Like, and actually not now I walk in like a bad bitch because like I am, but back in the day, like, actually sometimes like at work it's just awkward. I just find it an awkward interaction, especially no, this is not all the time. This is like only really at work. That's because most of the time I just don't want to talk. I just don't want to talk. There are some people at work that I love talking to. Like, there's these really nice like ladies. They're so cute. They're like older. They're like 42, but they're just like, you know, when you see like there's certain people you meet and they're just like happy. I'm just like, oh, we're cute, like wholesome. Do you get what I mean? But my point is that, what was my point? Toilet anxiety in secondary school. Like, it was just scary, like walking into the toilet, because there could just be a group of people that you don't fuck with, or just like there just could be anyone in there, and I'm just a bit of a pussy sometimes, and it's just like, you don't understand. It's so deep. Like me, I'm in my head like so much. Like, I'm a really big thought daughter, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm a big thinker, whether I like it or not. Unfortunately, but fortunately, because like I wouldn't change it. Actually, I would. I definitely would. But no, I wouldn't. I would heal it completely. But I'll get there one day. So that's calm. But anyways, my point is that, yeah, I vomited in front, like, you know how it's like probably some like people's worst nightmare to vomit in front of a group of people. I've vomited in front of like a whole class like multiple times. I was that kid, unfortunately. And like, I don't know, throughout secondary school, like I used to get anxiety, like especially around like exams, but I don't know what it was. Like, it was a weird anxiety. Like, I've had anxiety for other things, and I haven't, like, nothing happens. Like, to be fair, like, it's weird because I did musical theatre through a lot of my life, and like that was like, well, it included performing in front of people, but I never really got anxiety out of that. I kind of like got a rush out of it. Like, it was fun. But for some reason in secondary school it just wasn't it. Like, you know, of course it was secondary school, and plus like, there was a lot of people I just didn't like, you know, or just like I didn't talk to. Like, I don't know, secondary school was very controversial for me, but it was good. Like, there was drama. There was always drama. There was never a point where there wasn't drama. There was always something going on, but like, I wouldn't change it. It was interesting. Like, it was like, it's funny because like now when I meet people like from uni and just people now, and I tell them about my secondary school experience, they're like, what the fuck? Like, my year didn't even talk to each other, but in my school, for some reason, everyone knew everyone's business. It spread like wildfire. And I feel like that could be because like it was like, compared to like other schools in the UK, like we only had like, what, like 120 people in our year, like, and like there was like only like 1,000 people in the whole school. Yeah, like from year 7 to the end of sixth form, everyone pretty much stayed. And I feel like because it was very close knit, that's another reason that it spread like wildfire, because everyone was friends with everyone. One friendship group, they were all connected. There was always connecting factors, therefore everyone's business was you know. But like tea, like, who doesn't like some tea? I did. Sometimes, what are we talking about? I do. I like tea, but I don't like tea. Like, sometimes it's just like, grow the fuck up. But you know when there's tea and it's like, ooh, you know, good tea. But yeah, I'm gonna FaceTime my boyfriend to see how the food's going. Oh my gosh. I'm actually a retard, bro. No, I can't say that word. I'm actually a donut. I'm recording on his phone and I literally just tried to FaceTime him. Real. Oh, I can call my iPad. Do I even have... Please. I don't have my iPad as a contact. But I've airdropped pictures to... Anyways. This picture is so funny. Sorry, I'm just going through my camera because there's a couple things that like a screenshot like with the intention of like yapping about. £3,005 is crazy. Sorry, this is just gonna turn into a meme, bro. There's this picture of me when I was younger, and a rude individual decided to compare the two pictures, and the fuck thing is that I can't even complain because It looks the same. But I was a lot cuter than that, obviously. But my side eye, I was the creator of the side eye. Thank you very much. Because no, like at work, like some people were talking. Like I have my hair out at work sometimes, and it's like a shield from like the rest of the people around me, and so like, so I'm just like looking at people, and I'm just like, and that's not even like in a shady way. But these people are genuinely crazy. Like they're not on our wavelength. They're so out of touch, but it's in an ignorant way. So it's just like, how can people act like that? This is what I was talking about at the beginning. Like people are like, what the fuck? But anyways, I'm really fucking hungry, guys. So I'm gonna have to cut the app. But it was lovely talking to you. I'm gonna do this again. This is a good idea. When I watch this back, like this is gonna be like a lot of footage, and it's just straight yap the whole time. Like, but that's what I like. That's what we like. But anyways, guys, have a really good day. I hope you had a really good day. If you didn't have a really good day, I hope you have a really good tomorrow. Raw. Okay. Goodbye.